All right, everybody, thank you for joining us for another edition of the Modern Agent Blueprint. I'm Lee Moratis, and I'm here with my partner, Nicole Elizabeth. Say hello, Nicole.
Hello.
And boy, do we have a show for you today. This product, we're going to introduce Townsites. It's 2.5 years in the making. It's a product that I feel, and everyone that's seen it so far feels that it's going to be a game changer to really help you be the go-to hyper-local agent in your community. And I'll let Nick give the phrase we coined earlier in our development meeting this morning. But before I do that, I want to talk about what's coming up on the Modern Agent Blueprint next month. Next month is Video Month, and we are going to focus on all things video. So we have Corinne Hayden, who's a part of our Renegade EXP group. She's going to be presenting in February on some different video techniques. We have Nick Niehaus from Video Business School. He's going to be one of our guests. And I know that Isaiah Colton's going to be one of the guests. And I think that Nicole, our own Nicole and Nikki Wolf are going to be doing an episode as well.
So what's super cool, really quick, I want to just jump in really quick. So Corinne, I don't know if she's on here, but she had almost 1 million views last year alone on YouTube. So, and she's incredible. So we're super happy to have her on. So I'm excited. And Nick, for those of you who might be in the Renegade group, he did a class the other day and it was fantastic. So I'm excited. I'm excited for what February is going to bring.
So before we start, I'm going to play our little Modern Agent Blueprint commercial, and then we'll get right into our training today. Oops, I forgot to do, I always forget to do audio share. So hang on 1 second. I'm trying to run all these different.
Lee, I'm going to need you to button this up a little bit better.
I have a tough boss.
Sandra gets it.
Woo! It's go, 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 go. Go time. Tick, tick, boom. Who bringing the noise? Go, baby, we bringing out toys. Separate men from the boys. Chopper be singing, she'll be on the voice. Bang, bang, we gon' ride out. Gang, gang, we don't die out. Want it like this, ain't no timeouts. Tell me who really gon' find out. We disturbing the peace. Working, we serving the streets. About to go ahead, going beast. Bang, bang, leave you sleep. Tick, tick, boom. Hard body, and not scaring nobody. You make me resort to wildin'. You must be blind by the diamonds. I didn't want it to be this way, but y'all won't need to try this. So it's no way around it. You the loudest one, it's going quiet. We disturbing the peace. Working, we serving the streets. About to go ahead, going beast. Bang, bang, leave you sleep. Woo! It's go, 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 go time. Tick, tick, boom.
One of the things that frustrated me so much about the industry, there's so much great information, but it wasn't systematized. And that's what I love about the Modern Agent Blueprint is they really bring people in and they bring systems in to help do this. And this is what we've been collaborating and working on together.
Woo!
All right, how's that for an intro?
Fancy.
So, yeah, so every week we bring high quality content, and we're broker agnostic. So we have, guests from every brokerage. We're always trying to just bring value at the highest level. That's our number one goal, is to bring the highest amount of value and quality to really help all the agents that are part of this group. And our motto for the Modern Agent Blueprint is collaboration over competition. So that's very important to us. So, wow, we have a good turnout here. We have 72 people on. I'm excited about that. And we have a product that Like I said earlier, we've been working on for like over 2 years. And it is something that I feel is going to, like I said earlier, it's going to really change the way you do business. In the past, as recent as 6 months ago, the thought of needing to focus on your local community was not necessary because this was a gunslinging industry. It was fast, furious deals, multiple offers, you running around. And I've talked to more agents this year that have been so burned out from last year that they need to like take a break and they need to go on a health retreat, or they need to start journaling and doing yoga every day, because that's how crazy it is. So the dust settles, and here we are in 2023, and there's not as many deals out there. There's still a lot of opportunity. Yeah, mental health break, that's right. And we need to like refocus. We need to figure out like, how are we going to compete with our agents that are in our community? And really, we feel like we created a product that will make you the go-to hyperlocal agent, and will really have a leg up on your competitors. And really, that's why we created Townsites. And Townsites is different from an ordinary website. It's a lead generation system that has 20 to 30 other elements that are built in. And we were talking earlier on our development meeting, it takes, how many hours, Nick, does it take to build a town site? Doesn't it take like 5 or 6 hours for us to hook up all the different things that we have in a town site?
And it gets faster with each week.
Yeah. So everyone, this is Nick Palmer. He's my partner and the head developer of Townsites. And I just want to tell a little bit about Nick's background, and then I'll tell a little bit about my background, and we'll get into the product. So Nick and I have been partners for, oh my gosh, how many years? He started working with us with Realty Commander, and that was in 2008 or 2009?
2010. So it's been a while.
So Nick and I successfully built a company, a transaction management company. It started as a little short sale applet during the short sale days. We grew that. We changed the name. We grew that from 5 real estate agents in Metro Detroit to 17,000 agents across the country. We turned it into a transaction management company called Realty Commander. And in 2016, we successfully exited the company and sold to Showing Time. So we do know the business, we do know the industry. And Nick, before that, Nick started a software company, a website company. And that's why, like, we know what we're talking about when we're talking about, WordPress and websites and SEO and all those pieces. Nick built a company called Kafafa. It was a free website service in 2010, and he had thousands and thousands of subscribers. And it was like a Wix. It was like his biggest competitor was Wix. I'm sure you guys all heard of Wix before. It's like do-it-yourself website, and he had that in 2010. So this is, and I'm honored to be partnered with Nick. He's one of the smartest guys that I know, and I appreciate, we've had a long road these last 3 years building this, really one brick at a time. And like if you don't know the industry, software industry, there's a term called feature creep, and what that is that when you build a product, you want to add this feature and that feature and another feature, and you need to get a point where you just need to stop and then go ahead and launch the product. And we have a billboard, we have a whiteboard of other items that we plan on adding, and I'll talk about that near the end. But without further ado, I want to start showing the product. Nicole, do you have anything to add while I'm getting set up here?
I mean, I have to say, I know I'm sure Paul's getting antsy over there. Paul's seen the product. He's excited. I'm sure he's over there going, come on, Lee, get with it. Let's go. Let's see the product. But it's honestly, I'm really astonished by how amazing this has come out to be. And it is really, oh, look, there she is. There I am. It's really a beautiful product that they have come out with. And we've worked really hard on this, and I'm not going to take the credit because this is all Nick and Lee, and I get to be the face of the product and help a little bit on the back end. But this is really, it's a totally different product than anything out there. And we took something that is, a lot of work for somebody who's an agent, who's a busy agent, who doesn't have the time and energy to devote to doing all of this. And it's all in one. And Nick, I'm going to let you talk about it because I don't want to steal the thunder. I want you to be able to talk about what you've created.
Okay, great. Well, this is Townsite. It's a software that you can find at townsites.org. It's I guess what you could call it is a turnkey all-in-one lead generation business for your company. So it's what we do for you is we create a do-it-all-yourself service that offers you your own website and about your community. And on that community website, we have lead generation services. We have news, updates, deals, events, community highlights, a social feed. Everything is in one comprehensive spot for your chosen community. And the reason that we do this is because it focuses on something that your viewers are already interested in and want to visit every day and want to frequently see updates on. And if we give them that valuable resource and we have your face on the front of it, it makes you the go-to agent of your community. So we create the site for you, and we create the social media channels, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and we start updating them frequently with news and updates on the community on a daily basis, sometimes twice a day. And that keeps it relevant, it keeps it updated. And we start broadcasting this site, this platform, to the people in your target community. We integrate with them on Facebook. We use lead capture techniques and retargeting techniques in order to keep you in their view. And you are able to, via our social media channels, start a community with these people and always make sure they always have you in mind. It's more or less the product in a nutshell. It's got plenty of features. It's very streamlined, scalable, and extremely easy to use. Let's see, we can go over the basic features of the product.
Yeah, I can do that, Nick. So when Paul coined a phrase in one of our meetings the other day, and I love this for Townsites, we consider it your self-driving Tesla for your real estate business. So I really like that line because it really, what we do. So let's go over what we provide for you. Then I want to go over what we do for you. So here's Nicole's Townsite. And one of the cool things is here's articles that are written about, like this is Bow Space. It's a new restaurant that opened in downtown Ann Arbor. And it is an article that we wrote for Nicole. So we write the articles for you. And we're like a ghostwriter. So Nicole's the author. And guess what happens? We're going to write a minimum of one article a week for every one of our partners. I don't call you customers, I call you partners. And so you're going to have one article a week. And guess what happens? Guess what happens a month down the road, 2 months from down the road, 3 months down from the road? When people are on Google and they're searching different things within your community, they're going to come across the article that you wrote about the place that they are interested in going to. And they're going to get driven to your town site. They're gonna, your SEO, Google SEO is gonna go up dramatically. And think about, 2, 3, 4 months down the road, having dozens and dozens of articles, all written by you, the local expert in the local community. I say that's pretty powerful. So that's just one feature of Townsites. The second feature is social media. We have a social media manager, and we're going to go ahead and post. Let me go back to the main page here. We're going to post engaging, community-related social media images and like quotes and different things to get people to want to engage. And those things, remember that we're posting those things on a Facebook community page that we're going to develop for you that I'll talk about in a second. And those posts are going to get syndicated over to your town site. And so what will happen is that you will toggle between, so if you're on the town site here and you click on, this is National Gift Card Day, you click on that, it's going to drive you right to your Facebook, the Facebook Ann Arbor Community Facebook page. So things are completely tied in and they're seamless. So everything that we post for you on your Facebook community page that we're going to build for you and somewhat manage for you is going to automatically syndicate to your town site. So that's that. So let's talk a little bit about video and how important video is to your business. So we have a complete video scripting and editing service that are going to assist you in all of your long form videos. And let me show you the back end here. So let me go over to video. So what's going to happen is that if you want a script, we're going to teach you all the ways to shoot your video, do your video. You want a script, you hit create a long form video, you type what you want us to write about, and we're going to, we have a drop down box that we're going to put in the system where we're going to ask you the name of the business, you know, the business address, you know, what are 2 or 3 cool things about that business, whether it's a restaurant or boutique or whatever in your community. And we're going to spit out a professional script. You know, and we're going to give you 2 options. We're going to give you a normal script, interview style, or we're going to give you a narration style. You tell us what you want. And that's for people that might not really be that good in front of the camera, but still want to be a player in video. A narration video is, you'll maybe shoot the first scene with you in front of the business saying, hey, welcome to ABC restaurant or whatever. But then the rest is you just go with your phone, you shoot all the different scenes. And then when you come back, you upload all that video to us, and then we're going to give you a script to read off. You're going to record your voice, and we're going to dub your voice over the video, and we're going to professionally edit it with a lower third with your logo, and that's going to get distributed to your Facebook community page and your town site. So that's one of the things that we'll do. So the other cool thing is when you shoot your video on your phone, you're going to log into your back end, and you're going to go ahead and just scan your phone with the scan the QR code with your phone, and you're going to upload each little scene, and then our busy editors are going to go ahead and create the perfect video for you, and then we're going to go ahead and post that to your Facebook community page. We're also going to post that to your YouTube channel. Yes, we are creating a community YouTube channel for you as well, which is mind-blowing. So let's talk about the 3 strategies that we're creating for you with your town site. We're creating a blog for you, which all the articles will be indexed, and it'll help your Google SEO. And especially, like, what's one of the strategies everyone talks about? Well, they want to get their Google, you know, page and all their Google stuff, you know, working to really help them. And they all want to, you know, be an expert Google, the real estate Google for their community. This is another thing. So when people are searching, you know, we might put realtor in some of the articles, and with your name, and when they're looking for realtors in your city, you know, some of the optimization, there's a good chance that some of your name and some of your articles will show up, you know, with your community. So that's just a huge bonus. Let's see what we got here. There's so many things. There's so many things to cover. So let's talk about the digital newsletter. So this is mind-blowing. So how many people want just if you want to go and put in the chat, how many people have a digital newsletter they send to other clients? Type yes or no, and then raise your hand if you want to. If you'd like to, I'm going to stop the share real quick. Yeah, so many people want to do one regularly. So what we're going to do for you is we're going to take all the content that we're writing for you and the articles that we're writing for you, and we're going to create a digital newsletter that's going to get sent to your database. And don't get nervous. We're not going to go and send it to all of your database. What we're going to do is we're going to upload a list of people that are most likely to sell in the next 24 months to your town site to receive your digital newsletter. And that's one of the pieces that we're going to do for you. And then you'll have the ability, there's numerous places on your town site to capture other people to your database, which will receive the digital newsletter. And there also is a way to upload your contacts that you have in your current CRM to your town site so they can receive the digital newsletter, and it's sent out on a weekly basis.
Here's a good question to ask. How many people would like one who don't want to have the time and effort to actually put together a newsletter, and who don't have the time and energy to do a community page and create articles and do all this stuff? Because that 100% is me.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy that like everyone has good intentions, but I guarantee you, we just went from 77 people to 75 people because those 2 people probably got a lead that they had to take because they're chasing their business. You know, so that's the point I'm trying to get across, is like your business, don't let your business run you. Let us help you run your business and set it on autopilot. I mean, I love that phrase, we're the self-driving Tesla for your real estate business. I would like to, the problem is we can't trademark that because that'd be a violation because of Tesla. But anyways, we're gonna have to come up with our own electric car. And anyway, so let me show you the digital newsletter. So I think let me go to, let's see here. So let me go to my email here. So here's, can you guys see this okay?
Yeah.
So here's Nicole's newsletter, All Things Ann Arbor. So it just came in, and we make sure that the newsletter is beautiful. It matches the town site. So everything looks perfect. You're totally buttoned up, and guess what? You didn't have to do a thing. We did it all for you. So you have a beautiful color newsletter. It's customized to you, and it gives a little paragraph. Hi, it's Nicole Elizabeth. I'm your guide to the Ann Arbor area. I'm sending out this newsletter to help keep the community up to date on the latest things in town. Visit us at All Things Ann Arbor. That's going to take you right to the community page. It's going to take you to the Facebook page, the Instagram page, you know, the Twitter, YouTube. And then remember that article we wrote regarding that, the Asian place? Here you go. If you click on this read article, it's going to drive them right to their town site. And that's going to get SEO to that site. If they want to keep scrolling down, here's different things that are happening in the community. Ann Arbor's first virtual snow day. You know, here's one of the social media posts. You deserve a drink, half off happy hour at the Pretzel Bell. So we're putting in like pertinent things regarding your community in this newsletter. Things that are happening in Ann Arbor. Beginner tennis. I thought this was a bug, Nick, because I was like, oh my gosh, there's 2 of the same photos, but there's an event, beginner tennis, and then this event is intermediate tennis. So I was like, phew, you know, everything's good. But anyway, so all different events, things happen in your town, you can click on, and it'll take you to those events. So let me go back to, there's Julie's page. Here's Toledo. Here's Nikki Wolf's page. So look at this. So our article that was written, I'm sure she doesn't even really know anything about Lourdes University, but you know, we just wrote an article for her about that. I don't know, is Nikki on today's call?
I'm not sure.
Nikki, are you here? But anyway, so you can see, look, she wrote an article on Lourdes University, Bars Public House, exploring the city's exciting nightlife, exploring Toledo, on an exciting scavenger hunt. So all these articles are written for Nikki by us. Let's go back to, let's see where I want to go here. I have so many tabs open. All right. All right, so let's go back to, let's go to the back end here, and I want to show you what happens when you join Townsites. This is going to be your back end. So this is what you'll be able to do here. So let me go to the main page. So, and this is just a master template. So it'll say, good morning, Nicole, or good morning, Lee. Your Townsite subscription is active. And when you go down here, it allows you to manage your town site. You can make sure all of your social media channels are connected. Creating content. Remember, we do all the content writing for you, but you can go ahead and you could manage it yourself as well. So you can manage your own content if you'd like. So let me go.
Hey, Lee, can you
Yeah.
talk about the one thing that is probably the biggest and most exciting thing about Townsites, about the exclusivity of it?
Oh, yeah. So it was a hard decision to do this because I want everyone to have a town site, but I felt that it would be best to make this exclusive. So there's one partner per city. So so we wanted to do that because we felt that it would be really we'd be doing a disservice if we had multiple people within one city. And it was a hard decision because as a software company, we're limiting, how many people we can bring in, but we really felt that would be the best for all of our subscribers, our partners, sorry.
Well, it's pretty, I mean, the thing that's amazing about it is, there's a lot of cities that, people might be newer to, but want to dominate that area and want to really, maybe not even new to it, but it's hard to break into certain markets. So if you can have that exclusive site, like you're that person, you're the one who's coming up on Google, you're the one who's showing up all the time, this is a good way to do it. Chloe had a question, and this might be a Nick question. Let me scroll back up. She asked if, oh my Lord, sorry, I scrolled up too far. Can this integrate with her current website, which has Showit/WordPress? Or is this something totally different?
Okay, well, that's there's a few different ways that we can integrate into your current website. One is through sharing different channels. Like if you have feeds on your current website that you want integrated into your town site, we can certainly do that. There's a lot of ways that we can push this into your current workflow. So it'd be interested to dive in and see whether or not that's possible.
She also asked if you can reserve a whole county. I did post in there that pricing may vary based on certain criteria of the city.
So with a county or a city or a large municipality, there may be a premium attached to reserving something that large. That one, and also two is the reason that this works, and this needs to be kept in mind, is that these websites are hyper local. When people see these sites pertaining directly to them and their community, it becomes more relevant to them than if you reserved an entire county or something like that, a large area. Imagine if you saw, like, if you lived in, say, Corktown, Detroit, and you came across a website that had all the updates and events of just specifically Corktown, that would be more interesting, and it would be easier to gain a following than if you reserve, say, all of Metro Detroit, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. One other question, I'm sorry, Lee, there's a lot in here.
No worries.
Teresa just asked if this will pull listings without having a current website.
Let me show you this. So this is Julie's site here. So when you scroll down, we are able to pull current homes for sale without bombarding people. So let me just click on, this is one of Julie's listings. And what'll happen is it'll take you right to her website in a separate tab. So it's not completely integrated at this point, but it is set up to show the listings that are local to her. So we do have that built in as well. So let me show you the different lead capture techniques. So number one, we have sign up for the newsletter. So we always push that for people to sign up for that. And then we have an exit intent. So because I'm in the development site, what'll happen is if you go to leave, a pop-up will show up saying, please register, don't leave, register to get our newsletter. So that's number 2. Number 3, as you scroll down, we have your home valuation tool. So it'll instantaneously give a home value for you. So that's number 3. We also have sign up for your newsletter 4. We have, go to your homes for sale. And then I think there's one other one. Well, I think that ties in with the digital newsletter that gets sent automatically. So every week you're hitting your client or your leads that you've captured week in and week out with a beautiful digital newsletter. So let me go back here real quick to, where am I here? And show you. So when you go in, if you don't like so when you sign up, it's not, you have the ability, to choose between a number of different themes. So you're not stuck with one theme. So we have a bunch of different themes available for you to choose. We also have a number of different color schemes. And so we have gold, blue, salmon, creamsicle, sunflower, grays. So all those are already set for you. So you can go in and with a click, if you want to change the way it looks, you can just go in, make some changes and hit save and you're done. So how do we write all the articles for you? You're probably wondering that, like, we're not geniuses, we're close, but we're not complete geniuses. So what we do is, here's your community resources. So if you ever come across another resource, and what we mean by this here is like AnnArborNews.com, AnnArborCityTownship.com. So you're going to put all the social media and website pages in here that, and we're going to take care of most of this with your white glove concierge service. Our onboarding specialist will walk you through and help set up everything. We have the beautiful Kendra, who's our onboarding concierge. Say hello, Kendra.
Oh, she just went off camera too.
Come on, Kendra. You're making me look bad. So anyway,
she's gonna be there to help walk you through the whole onboarding process. So she's gonna be there once you reserve your town site. Kendra's going to be scheduling, you'll be scheduling a Calendly appointment with Kendra, and she's going to walk you through step by step. So you'll have a list of things that you need to bring to that phone call, and then she's going to walk you through everything to make sure that everything looks good. There she is. Kendra's back. So
Kendra,
she's going to
be. I wanted you to introduce yourself and say hi.
Oh, sorry. Someone came to the door. I had to grab it, but hi.
So Kendra is our white glove concierge onboarding specialist. So she's going to be helping everyone when you sign up to be one of our partners. So I just wanted you to say hi. So
hi, looking forward to talking with you guys and getting you guys all set up. It's very exciting.
Thanks, Kendra. So yeah, so if you want to write your own article, go at it. So you can write a content article right here if you want to do more stuff, but leave the writing to us. We'll take care of it for you. So let's go to newsletter again real quick. And you can edit your automated newsletter and change the style if you want. You can edit the welcome letter. You can create, so let me just go to edit welcome letter and let me just hit edit real quick. So so here's the main, so this is just the main template, and whatever community template you choose will be showing up here. And here you go, from one resident of Ann Arbor. So it's all custom. It'll automatically plug it into another. I'd like to extend you a warm welcome to, all things Ann Arbor newsletter. So this is all set up to automatically pull all this stuff in. So we have it all set up for you. But if you wanted to add something or change anything, you can easily go in and do this. But but as of now, you really don't need to do anything. It's all done for you. So let's go to manage contacts. So here's where you can import your contacts. You can add contacts. You can export all your contacts. We are working with Zapier, and probably in the next 30 days, you'll reach to Zap your clients. If you want to maybe just put the clients in your local community to zap them into your town site, you can do that. But right now, you can import them in a CSV file for right now. And then here's your mailing list of different people that you have right here. And then once again, you can see who's unsubscribed, anything else right here. So it's super easy to manage. Let's go to the scheduler. So this is awesome. So here's, this will show you what you're connected to. You're connected to Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter here. And then here's your posting schedule. So if you click on posting schedule, here is, now this is the demo site, so things aren't connected, but when you click on your scheduled, it's going to give you a whole monthly calendar of all the posts that we're going to send out for you. And if you want, and then here's the content articles that are going to go out for you, will be right there. You can see everything that's scheduled. If you want, you can create your own posts. You can really do whatever you want, but we're already doing it for you. But if you really want to take your town site and put it on steroids, we can, you have the ability to add all your extra social media content yourself. So, excited about that. So if you want to do social media posts, this is how you do it right here. So you can schedule it all as well. So that's all set for you as well. Once again, the video, we kind of went through that. You upload the script, and then the last thing is ads. So you can run Facebook ads to grow your town site. You just let us know and we'll start running ads based on different videos that you do, etc. You can do whatever budget you want, and we'll kind of tell you what you should spend to get, thousands. I mean, the ultimate goal is for you to get thousands of subscribers to your Facebook community page and your town site, and you're building a complete local, hyper-local ecosystem, and you'll be a force to be reckoned with in your local community. All right, I'm going to stop sharing there, and I wanted to talk about coaching. So what we also do is we're going to have weekly coaching, and we're going to coach on two things. Because we're doing 95% of everything for you. The only thing that we feel that our partners are going to need help with are the creating videos and Instagram coaching. So we're going to do a weekly coaching webinar for our subscribers. And I just got off the phone with one of my advisors, and we're going to be adding like a national Instagram posting person to be a partner with us, to really help us. She's one of the top people in the industry, and she will be helping us with a lot of our Instagrams and other things. So I'm super excited about that. I can't name any names yet because this is all coming together real quick, but it's super exciting. And one of the other things that we're going to coach you on is think about your local community, and think about everything that what you're really building. You're building a community environment, a community atmosphere, and think about building your own community network. And that is why I added Paul Conti. He's with us today, and Paul is a local business strategist, and he speaks to agents across the country. And one of the features of Townsites is we want our subscribers, our partners, we want our partners to create hyper-local relationships with local business professionals and help drive business to each other. Paul, are you with us?
Never left you, baby. Come on now.
So tell us your value add to Townsites. Tell us how you're going to help all of our partners be successful.
Let me frame this first. Thank you. By the way, this is a gift. This is a gift to be here. It's a gift to experience this. Nothing short of a gift, folks. I'm floored. I'm so excited. I've been saying this for months. I'm out of my skin excited about this thing, but let me frame this for a second. You're sitting at the kitchen table with your friends, and they're talking about coming up with this thing where they're going to sell tools. They're going to open up this store and they're just going to sell tools, and they're excited and they want people to get involved in this company. And it's called Home Depot. And you didn't take advantage when they were sharing it with you at your kitchen table. Can you imagine the people that sat at the kitchen table and listen to them talk about the inception of Home Depot? And now they're doing what? Kicking themselves in the ass. Can you imagine being one of those people? That's what I believe this is. Folks, listen to me very carefully. Frame this. I'd rather deal with the repercussions of my actions than the feelings of regret. I'm going to give you a chance to go to the graveyard and interview a whole bunch of dead people. Great interviews will happen there. You're going to hear nothing but regret. I wish I did. I wish I could have. I wish I should have. If I can only have more of, that's what I believe this is. I'd rather deal with the repercussions of my actions than the feelings of regret. I've never seen anything like this before. And Lee and his family of beautiful people have invited me into this world. What a gift. What a gift. I find, hopefully you believe the same thing that I do. I believe life is more profound when you're living it instead of reading about it. You get a chance to live this experience instead of reading about it. I'm driving down Route 75 in Naples, Florida, and there's a woman next to me in a Tesla, and she's texting. And I'm like, what the hell, woman, grab your wheel. And I realized, wait, she's in a Tesla. She doesn't have to drive. She gets to do all this other stuff where normally I would be nervous, and she's going 80 miles an hour. She's not looking at the road. I'm like, woman, grab the wheel. Oh, and I said, Lee, that's what you just developed. I get to do other things, and I don't have to think about this. My website has never driven traffic to me. My website never made me the star of my town. My website never gave me leverage. My website never put me on the stage and said, anybody in my town looking for a restaurant, go to Nicole's site. It'll take you there. What are the events coming up? Nicole knows. What's happening in town? Nicole knows. My website never did that for me. Can you imagine this self-driving machine doing all of that for you? And you don't have to lift a finger. That's euphoric for us agents. I want to make more for doing less, and you're going to do it for me? Oh, my Lord. Where do I sign, right? Where do I sign? But what they told me was, Paulie, what you teach integrated with what I'm launching, hand in glove, euphoric, right? So take inventory for it, folks. This is where Lee wants me to incorporate what I'm teaching to help all of you. Just do this, take inventory, think about this. How much business did you close in 2022 from your accountant? How much business did you close in 2022 from your financial advisor, your divorce attorney, your estate planner, your real estate attorney, your homeowner's insurance agent, your contractor? How much business did you close from your bankruptcy attorney? I want you to think about that. Those professionals that financially benefit from you are now going to learn how to contribute to the corporation. But here's the beautiful thing that Lee gives you. Leverage. You got leverage. I call it FFFL, flexing friendly financial leverage. I'm an Italian from Jersey. We call it blackmail. But Lee's from the Midwest. He's a lot nicer. We're going to flexing friendly financial leverage. Financial advisor. Look at what I got right here. Wouldn't you like to be the highlight, the spotlight in our town? Wouldn't you like everybody to know who you are? I hold that leverage. Thank you, Lee, Nicole, Nikki. You guys did something profound. And now I get to use that and go to all those people that make money from me. Folks, listen, one of my taglines, if you earn from me, you're going to learn from me. No more do I work for the Red Cross Realty where I'm just going to feed everybody. And I have this thing called the VIP list where I rely on you to do a good job. No, dear God, that's what you're supposed to do. Now I'm saying you can either get on this gravy train or you can read about it. And when we talk about now collaborating with those people that I just mentioned to you and saying, hey, we have a chance to be the spotlight, the star in our town. Join me with this. I am a beautiful business owner and I want to grow with other business owners. Check this out. And then what I would probably think to do, and what I'll be coaching you on, I might want to do an interview with my local divorce attorney and say, hey, talk to us about what's going on in that world. How do people protect themselves? And spotlight them on my page that Lee's going to manage for me. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? And then I'm going to go to the restaurant owners. Listen, let me show you what I'm doing, bro. I want to feature you. And then I go to what? The financial advisor, the estate planner. How many got business from your estate planner last year? Didn't anybody die in your town? Didn't you get those listings? If you don't know how to give business to an estate planner, you're missing out of all those people. I say this to everybody. If you're not getting business from a financial advisor, it's because you're not giving business to a financial advisor. If you're not giving business to a divorce attorney, that's why you're not getting business from a divorce attorney. These things are happening in your life, and you're not capturing those opportunities because you were taught how to be a realtor. Don't get me wrong, be a fabulous realtor. I say all the time, if you want more real estate, stop acting like a realtor. You're a business owner, and you've just employed one of the most profound lead generation websites I've ever seen. And now I get to use this as leverage. Folks, pay very close attention to this. Don't read about this in a day, a week, a month, or a year. Create the storyline with these folks. What a gift. People with money manage their investments. People without money manage their expenses. And it's not about the shkadol in your bank account. It's about a mindset of abundance or scarcity. People with money manage their investments. This is an investment. And I require a return on my investments. If not, they become expenses, and I get rid of expenses. People with a mindset of money manage their investments. In times like this, what do? Well, I got to cut back. I got to get rid of cable. I got to cut back on this. That's a mindset of scarcity. Oh no, run for the hills. Something's wrong. This is a market disruptor. And market disruptors create economies. And that's what this guy's doing. Yeah. What a gift. Here you go. Microscope. Very narrow vision. Microscope. Give me my town, Lee. Folks, this isn't about, well, I'll think about it. Let me think about that, right? Because this is what you propagate to your buyer or seller. They're only responding to your input. Let me think about it. Think about what? You wait 30 seconds too long, somebody else grabbed your town, folks. There's one seat available. You're either getting it or you're reading about it. One seat. Microscope, grab the seat. Telescope, give me 5 seats. I'm gonna grab every town. I want to own every domain. I'm building a team. I want my entire team to have the leverage of what this thing is offering. Microscope, give me the town, Lee. Telescope, give me 5 of them, bro. I'm growing a team. My crew needs this. We want to have a footprint like nobody's ever seen. Take inventory and don't be one of those people in the graveyard where we're doing a little interview. Wake them up. Put the paddles to them. Wake them up. Hey, what do you wish you were able to do, brother? Oh, man, I wish I could have done. I'd rather deal with the repercussions of my actions than the feelings of regret. Don't let this slip through your fingers. I will be on those coaching calls showing you how to build your business with those accountants, with the estate planners, the financial advisors, the bankruptcies. They're on the rise. The divorces are through the roof. What are you doing to put yourself in front of that tsunami? And now what I'm going to teach you on top of what Lee's given you, they'll be lined up. You're going to wear a smock. You're going to look like you work at the deli counter. They're going to be taking a number to get to you. I don't chase the business. It chases me. And when I got the right tools and the right people in front of me, it's a no-brainer. What a gift you've shared with us, Lee, Nick, Nicole. I'm honored to be here.
Thanks. And you guys can see why I chose Paul to be he's going to single-handedly help every one of our partners to get in with all of their local people. And so.
I laughed. Paul, I don't know if you saw my message in the chat. You were preaching to us. I said, coffee drinks Paul in the morning, not the other way around. Like, not the other way. Lee, many questions. We need the pricing. Can you go over pricing and how that works? Or Nick, one of you?
It's going to cost you a fortune not to do this. A fortune. Damn, geez.
So I guess let's talk about what would it cost you to script and edit your videos? What would it cost you to run and manage your Facebook community page? What would it cost to have somebody go ahead and post all of your Instagram stuff? What would it cost to have somebody to write all of your articles for you. What would you think that would cost, Nicole?
A
Now
lot.
I feel like a used car sales guy.
A lot. No, a lot, because I mean, we were just working on a new website and all kinds of stuff. And even, I mean, just the time and effort that goes into that, it's just, who has it?
Well, listen, Lee, with all due respect, it's easy to cut a check. So cost, what's the cost? It's easy to cut a check. I'm talking about the mental energy and the time that it requires to do everything you're talking about. People on this call, human beings, don't have that capacity. It has nothing to do with intelligence. It's easy to cut a check. It's easy to do that. I'm talking about all of the energy required to do what these folks are doing. And the beauty is all I have to do is cut a check. And they're going to do everything. This is turnkey concierge like I've never seen before.
So, all right. So the cost of the product is $495 a month. And that is a monthly subscription. And so what we're doing is we're offering that for the first 50 people. We've already have about 20 people that have signed up already. And after that, we are going to, it's an incredible deal. So we are going to be raising the price. So I know that Terry is on, and you said that I would go back in and sign up. You go to townsites.org, and you go in and you go to reserve a city, and it will take you right to the, once your city is available, it'll take you right to the checkout page, and you can pay for that right now. There is a $495 setup fee because each town site takes about 7 or 8 hours to set up when we tie in all of the different pieces and elements, and it will take about 5 to 7 days for your town site to be up and running.
But once,
But yeah, that's a screaming deal. Like I've had more people say that, are you crazy? That should be $1,000. So I'm super happy that we're able to bring such value to just the digital newsletter alone and the video editing. That's like, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah. And we had some people, we've introduced this, we've done kind of like what a restaurant would call like a soft opening, where we have kind of like, presented this to some other people. We've actually had a overwhelming response to Townsites. So if you have signed up already and you haven't heard from us, we have you on the list. If you want to verify, Terry, I have your name down. We'll double check, but if you signed up and you, for some reason, have not received a response, we are trying to get to everybody. We will make sure to go through the list. If you signed up and you haven't heard anything, Nick, is there a email that they can send to just to verify that they're on that list if they haven't heard anything?
You can email sales@townsites.org.
So sales@townsites.org if you haven't heard anything. Right now, Nick was working on everything to make sure that once you sign up, you're going to be connected with the Calendly, correct, Nick?
That's right.
And then you can set up with Kendra, who's going to get you all set up and get moving with everything. Again, it does take a little bit of time. There's lots of questions here in the chat. Christine asking if Tampa Bay is taken. You'll have to request it online. It's hard to tell. Right now, we don't have it pulled up. Let's see. Terry tried and the city is not coming up. Does that mean it's taken, Nick?
I think that you went in and reserved it. So if somebody went in and reserved it, would that hold it, or did we start over with the new order form?
No, if you don't see your city, just message me directly and I can add it. Go ahead and message sales@townsites.org if you want to get a hold of us. We're trying to get to everyone. And also, please keep in mind, this is a brand spanking new product. So you're gonna have to treat it like it's early access. And there's a lot of things that we're gonna prove very quickly once we have these operations up and running.
So yeah, so like some of the cool stuff that we're going to be adding is like a geolocal postcard drop like, so think about this. So let's say that you want to mine like 2 or 3 specific subdivisions within your city. You'll be able to drop a postcard to each one of those streets and have it be sponsored by 2 or 3 local businesses. So think about having 2 or 3 local businesses be, offering some sort of sponsorship. And then they have to scan the QR code that takes them back to your town site to retrieve, those types of discounts. Or, so we're talking about, and that's going to drive people in the exact subdivision that you're targeting to get in your town site, and they're going to see all the stuff that you're doing. So we have so many things on our whiteboard that we're going to be adding. It's kind of mind blowing.
Lee, there's a question from Judith. Is there a long-term contract?
It's month to month. However, for maximum results, just like anything, it's going to take you about 6 months to really. So think about 4 articles a month. And then after 6 months, you're going to have 24 articles that'll be indexed through Google and on your website and all the SEO that's tied into that. So this is a, you're going to get deals through the automation tool or the house price lookup and things like that. But this is a long-term play that's going to lock you in as the go-to person in your town. And that's the way you need to look at it. Yes, you can pay annually if you'd rather do that. We can. I would just go ahead and email the email address, and we can send you a link to pay annually as well.
If you guys are trying to sign up and your city is already taken, I'd move.
I think so. One thing I was just gonna say too, like the oh my gosh, what were you just talking about, Lee? There was something I wanted to go off of what you were just saying.
I'm sorry, honey.
I know, Paul, always distracting. Oh my Lord, I don't remember what it was gonna be, but continue on.
He said something about monthly subscriptions. Somebody asked about annually.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Got me on track. So, with anything, like, if you started your face, like if you tried to do this yourself and you were trying to do a Facebook group and you were starting it tomorrow, you're not going to see any results from that for a long time. So keep that in mind. This is not Zillow leads. You're not signing up and you're going to be, click and all of a sudden you're going to get leads. This is long game. And what I think is amazing with this is you have what we're already doing for you on the back end. So you're hands off, you don't have to do anything. But again, you want this to be something that you are a part of. So the community is recognizing you as well. So you want to make sure you're sprinkling in maybe a market update or a featured listing, sprinkle in real estate. Don't overdo it. Like, don't be obnoxious about it, but sprinkle those things in here, a list of open houses coming up, stuff like that. Sprinkle those things in there. So then your face is also showing up. Once the community page starts going, try to be present in there, respond to things, post, respond to people who are saying stuff, comment on your own stuff, really try to drive home that community. That's what this is all about.
I want to show one thing real quick. This is how cool this is. So let me share the screen again. All right, so this is Julie's page. I'm going to go to her Facebook, and this is one of the recent posts. I'm sorry, I have 100 tabs open. So this is one of the recent posts, January 25th. It reached 889 people and 200 engagements, 39 likes. So this is all being done, and it's generating all that. Let's go to the one previous.
And Julie didn't write it. She didn't do the work, correct?
So this is just a shared post from the site. So 407 reach, 32 engagements, 10 people. So you're gonna look at the people reached. It's up 1,247%, reached 5,252 people. So you could see how this is gonna build month after month after month. You're gonna keep building momentum within your community. And you're going to be building. See, a huge value is the Facebook community page that we're going to build for you, that you will own. So, like, if you leave the subscribership, we own the town site, but you're going to own your community page. So you're building a huge following of people in your local community.
Lee, there's a
So-
question. If we sign up today, will our rate go up when it goes public, and when it goes out to the general public?
I would try to sign up today. I would try to sign up today because it's going to be hard for us to save cities when people are like ready to pay today.
Right.
I think the question is like, if they sign up today and then the rate goes up, will they have to pay the new rate?
I'm going to grandfather everyone in that signs up today. We talked about that at our meeting.
Go ahead and make
Um,
it better. Go ahead. Just keep making it better. Like, are you?
So
are
that's
you
it. So
kidding?
like, you know, we,
All right, Lisa, she tried to change her email and it says it's unavailable. Lisa, we'll look into that for you. I'm gonna put your name down. I have a list of names of people who have been messaging, asking questions or need verification on some things. I am writing down all of your info and we will get back with you.
Can I just tell you
Joanna,
also, I'm sorry, I was just filling the form and I don't know if it's just me or everyone, but I was filling the online form and it's not letting me, even though phone number is a required thing, it's not letting me fill it in.
oh,
on
that's
my
what
phone.
Joanna just said.
Oh, okay. So maybe that's why it's not going through. I don't know.
I'm not sure. Nick, any clue what that might be?
Perhaps.
Yes,
you have
Terry.
Sorry, Lee, go ahead.
no, Terry asked if the people that signed up before today, their grandfather too. Yes.
Corinne had a question. Who owns the town site if someone stops paying for the service? So Lee, I mean, this is where that wait list comes in, right? So can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so if you're waitlisted for a city and the person and we're going to keep an order of wait lists. So if a city does come available, we will contact, you know, the first person in line that did reserve the spot, and we'll give them the first option to take that over. So you will have first dibs, but we own the town site. That is our property, but you will own your Facebook community page, and you'll own your but how about the Instagram business page? You'll have to change the name of your Facebook community page and Instagram business page.
All right. So Judith said she tried to register for a community, but it's split into two communities, but it's one.
Terry, I'm very familiar with that other product, and there's nothing like what we do.
Okay, and then Fred, you have to go on the site and fill it out. We can't do that for you, unfortunately. And then Nick will work on figuring out the whole thing with the phone number. If
Yeah,
you're trying
if you're